What is up, guys? Duganator9 here. So I wanted to talk today about the airburst and the mortar. I personally think it's starting to get a little bit ridiculous. As you can see here, I just die immediately by the mortar. And it's a little fun bug in the game. Get revived. Can't switch out of what you had before. It's happened to me several times. It's really annoying. I've died quite a bit to it. Not really sure what's going on. It really only seems to happen after you get revived. But anyways, wanted to talk about the mortar. I was playing a little bit of operations on Suez, I believe the name of this map is. And we were trying to get our objectives, and it was the ones in the little bunker. And every single time we got anywhere near, they're just constantly air bursting, mortaring, everything. Gas grenades, fire grenades, everything at the objective. So part of me is starting to think, is the mortar overpowered? And I think the answer to that, I'll give it to you up front, yes, it is. I think it needs to be nerfed. I think the amount of damage it does is probably okay. But personally, to me, I think that you have too many rounds. I think that's probably one of the biggest issues. And then the other big issue is that the mortar actually respawns super quickly. I think it's 15 or 16 seconds, and then you can just start mortaring straight away again. I'm trying to get on the objective here, as you can see, and you can literally see the gas grenades, but mainly the mortars just exploding all around me. I mean, it's absolutely nuts. There's really nothing you can do other than hope you can get some mortars on them, try to kill them, because they can mortar from areas that you can't even see, and the only thing you can try to do is mortar them. Unfortunately, because of the way this map is set up, it's extremely difficult on the attacking side to actually get in a position to mortar these people. So I think that that's something that might need to be looked at. I just think in general the mortar probably needs to be nerfed a touch. Maybe make the cooldown a little bit longer, make it 30 seconds. I remember when I first started playing Battlefield 3, this was another really big issue where the mortar would just constantly spam people, especially on maps like Sen Crossing and stuff like that. I think we're seeing a very similar problem here. Like I said, I'd like to see it maybe go to about 30 seconds, and instead of having, I believe it's 5 or 6 rounds, instead of that, maybe cut it down to 2 rounds and have a 30-second cooldown so people aren't just constantly spamming you with the mortars, particularly on big maps like this. This is a 64-person map, so there's 32 people on their team, which means theoretically they could have 32 people mortaring, which probably wouldn't be a great idea, but at any given time, it felt like there was 5 to 10 people mortaring on the map, which just seems absolutely ridiculous that they can just sit back, do nothing other than mortar, and completely keep us off the objectives. I mean, we were trying our best. You can see me here kind of sneaking up, trying to shoot people. A nice little headshot right there. Sneaking up, trying to stay low, stay out of the mortar fire. I'm not even actually trying to play the objective right now. And you see I move up, and we'll see get shot by a guy on the objective, get revived, and then I think right here I pretty much almost immediately die to the mortar as I get revived. So let's see. Yep, got hit with the mortar, and I'm dead by the mortar. So it seems like that happens pretty much every single time I tried to get on the objective, and there wasn't really anything we could do about it, because you saw the guy, he's behind cover. There's no real way that we could end up shooting at him, so I'm not really sure what we were supposed to do. The only way we actually ended up taking this objective, and you'll see up here in a minute, is when the tank spawned. It was really the only way that we could get in there and actually get the objective. So I just think that they need to think about how often it spawns. I also think gas grenades probably need to be nerfed a little bit too. They are absolutely ridiculous, especially if you're playing a class that doesn't necessarily have great hipfire ability for their guns, like the Scout. If you're trying to play up close and personal, not being able to ADS while you have your mask on makes it really ridiculously difficult. Let's see, I think I might die to a mortar here again. Let's see. Yep, and we got mortared again. Like I said, every single time we try to get on the objective, there's just some guy hiding back over the hill. All he's doing is just sitting there, clink, 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 shooting his mortar, wait his 15 seconds, probably pop up, shoot a couple people, wait his 15 seconds, get back in the mortar, and keep shooting. So like I said, here's where we are. We got in the tank. And I think this is when we finally ended up taking the objective, because the tank can withstand the mortars a little bit better than people can. I think maybe nerfing the distance on the mortar might be a better idea too, just so you have to be really close to actually mortar. But as you'll see, we end up just basically driving on top of the objective until we can secure it. So I just personally think that the mortar needs to be looked at and the gas grenades need to be looked at. But the gas grenades and the fire grenades are a whole different other video. So yeah, like if you guys like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe.